Hey guys.
Dadgummit. Muscle memory ran to EC instead of North Row.
So we're at another awesome XP camp, like
Maybe I can get a Spirit of the Wolf in the tunnel.
crazy XP camp. Just like we were it's basically the same thing, not gonna lie. It's basically the same thing that we were doing before um, at the Derv camp, but now we're a higher level and we kind of stumbled across it and I thought why not put it on display. Um, if you look over here to my side, you'll see that there's 3 orc spawns here in the camp. They're consistently always 2 Orc Priests and an Orc Warrior. The Priests are always dark blue and the Warriors always red. So I think they're static level. Warriors are 20. There's also a Warrior on top of the hill here, so it's 4 spawns total. Warriors are 20, Priests are 16. I'm almost positive about that. And fast spawns, just like the Derv camp. So Wolfdar and I stumbled upon this last time we were killing here on our monks. And poof, XP was flying. So I thought, hey, another video in the making. Need to do another super XP spot camp video thing, even though it's not that different, right? It's basically the same thing, but it's for the next level range, 16, 17 to 21, 22 or something like that. So almost like I'm making a map for super fast leveling on Quarm near the tunnel. Wolfdar's gonna buff me up a little bit with some chloroplast and skin like nature. Let's put it to use. Oh, he's probably gonna give us a sow too. I'm just gonna kill this warrior while we're hanging out. Why not?
Okay.
You give me chloroplast. Expect me not to use it? So, but we're not doing a double duo this time. Jess maybe's coming on his level 18 enchanter. So we're probably gonna be getting haste from him, and maybe he'll even charm a pet of some sort, like a croc or something. And so this should be pretty cool. We should be ripping it. But I'm going to pause it until the rest of them get here and we can get an idea of what kind of XP we're looking at. Now, it is going to be skewed for a couple of reasons. One more of a skew than the other. Uh, oh, you forgot to give me Sal, but that's all right.
I
Um,
tried to.
oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. I won't need it anyway. So, oh, well, the Thanksgiving bonus is still going on. I think it's a 50% jump for the first group member, and then like another 10 or 15% for the second group member. So we're going to be getting like a 60 to 65% bonus. But also, Quarm has permanently altered the Zem for some zones, and Oasis is one of them. So Oasis got a Zem boost. Right now, we're getting both benefits. Both of those are benefiting us at the moment, so that's cool. This guy's actually hurting us a bit, even with chloroplast. I'm glad I have chloroplast. Jeez. So we're gonna see what kind of XP per hour we can get going here. At level 17, I think Wolfdar's monk is also level 17. Ixar, no fungi, but we're planning on making me the tank anyway. And again, 18 enchanter. I believe it was I want to say it was a human enchanter or a high elf. It better be high elf human enchanter. Ridiculous. It's totally an elven art enchanting, right? Seems like it to me. That's a nice jump at XP there. Just killed a red. Anyway, gonna pause it until the boys get here, then we'll get started.
I got over $1,000 worth of chrono on take. Yeah, or I mean on the account.
Crazy bastard. Alright, so Wolfdar's here. Let's see how we do. We're at 84%. Killing a red here. Right now he got aggro. There we go, we stole it back. Well, oh well. Now we're trying to practice our FD. I made a hotkey. Let's see if I can show you here. Do ability 6, that's my feign death. Stand, pause 1, and then attack.
So
So,
where's this camp?
all the way close to South Row zone line. Like, on the beach. So 84% XP at the moment. Did you make a macro for practicing Feign Death, Wolfdar?
No.
It makes it a lot easier. It like mine immediately stands up afterwards and then turns attack back on.
I think
That's
I'm
weird.
maxed out anyway. I'm maxed out on Feign Death.
Oh,
They
okay,
even
nice.
changed it so Casual can't see invis.
He
Wow.
doesn't attack anyway.
Well, yeah, but I mean, oh, I guess they just changed him to Indith. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. We got 2%. Not bad. Alright, let's do this. Priest first.
I'm gonna hold off charming anything until I find you guys.
Alright. If you're running by the crocs on the beach, like once you're in the reach like the second pillar, that'd probably be a good place to grab something like a deep water caiman sometimes around there. You'll find us, don't worry. We're like on the beach. Oh wait, furthest south. I'm sorry, did I say north? I had my map upside down in my head. We're near South Row.
Yeah, that's where. No, you said so.
Okay. We got another 2% jump on that blue, dark blue kill. So, and another one. Mad XP, dude. Mad XP, just mad. So, we're gonna see. We're probably not gonna get to see what we could do as a duo, but we'll get to see what we could do with the trio. But remember, if you're watching, you gotta take into account the temporary holiday bonus with the two of
So if
us is
something's not
50%.
aggro, I could just charm it, right?
Yeah. I mean, you want. I'd probably still mez and tash, but you could just charm it, yeah.
Dang, there was a deep water caiman right here. Where'd he go?
And then the warrior pops right after we kill that one. The specters here in Oasis are nice. They're, for those of you who don't know, they're right on that island you can see just at the edge of the horizon. Just getting, it's like half clipped out. But the problem is they got long respawns, like 20 or 22 minutes, even on this server. So if anybody else is doing them, there's not enough. So when I do need a solo, I've been taking Sendrith to Firot again, and the way I do that is he's bound at the pots, and I make sure he's always got a couple of cloudy potions on him. In fact, Miana's got a 10 dose that I bought off a player to give to him, but I just haven't transferred it over yet. But, oh, ding, level 18.
Holy shit, man. We're getting crazy XP.
I know, it's
Almost
like,
a blue line per.
I think like for each of the priests, I got 2%, as well as the warrior got like 3 or 4. Don't charm any of these though, because these are all our fast spawn kills.
Yeah, no. I'll find something, I guess.
Do you have any haste yet? I forget.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, you could just like haste and and you don't really need to slow, but you could slow and nuke if you want. But you might pull aggro. I think charming's probably the way to go. Just something
Here,
safe.
you mean invite?
That's Wolfdar.
How did I get to be the damn?
You invited me before I invited you.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah, these are yellow now. So these are exactly 20, I think, every time. And I think the priests are exactly 16. So it's really, I think we're really at the perfect levels to be doing this.
Alright, you both got strength and quickness. I'll be right back.
Nice. Don't forget, if you want, you can level your, yeah, there you go. You read my mind.
Yeah, I'm switching back and forth when stamina permits.
Yeah, that's what I was doing too. So yeah, stamina is super strict on this game, dude. Which I kind of like. I think it was originally meant to be that, so I'm glad they programmed it back in. I don't know when they turned that off, if
Been
it was
trying to
ever
find a
part of classic.
lightweight one-hander for my cleric. It's too damn heavy. My damn armor's so fucking heavy, man.
You're a human cleric, aren't you?
That don't matter. That shit's heavy.
We didn't find a deep water, but I found a dark blue caiman.
That should be fine. Do you have a couple weapons? He's probably not going to be able to do it anyway. I've got a bronze longsword on me. And it looks like there's a hammer on this orc we're killing. I'm already 6% in, and we just dinged. I got 3% on that kill, and we have 3 people in our group. It's ridiculous. There, I got a Rusty Warhammer. I got 2 one-hand weapons I can give to him. There we go. Add some enchanter DPS. That'll speed things up. We might actually end up having to pull extra mobs. This camp, even with the fast respawns, might not be enough like this. I already got Charm Break? Oh, it looked like he was attacking you.
Color Flex is a stun, right?
Yeah. If you don't have the next research one, let me know. I'll see if I can make it for you.
I'm sure I don't. I don't
That is
spend a lot of time on this guy.
That's my favorite stun. It's what I still use on Miana. I think it's level 16.
Up the top of that hill, that's where the other red pops.
Right now the clock says 171, but it's still too early to make a judgment call on whether that's the real number. 201 is what it jumps up to right there.
Dang, I got 10% already. I just dinged.
Yeah, I know, it's fast as hell, man.
It's the shit. Oh yeah, you got Breeze for yourself now, huh? That's awesome.
Yeah.
So jealous, dude. I always think they should have put that in from the beginning, if you ask me.
Or they added it in Kunark, right?
Yeah,
Or that. Yeah.
but
I
still,
remember
they had.
somebody actually bought it for me. Like they left the group to go get it when they dinged, and I was still like a level or two away. And they came back with an extra one. I was like, wow, that's so nice. 'Cause I have no idea where to get it.
Nice. I mean, there was some other stuff that I think didn't come out till Kunark that they added early, which is why I was thinking they should have added Breeze. I forget what it was though.
Oh, you want to know the real kick in the pants? So they added that Bard's mana song just after I had finished, or not finished, just after I had leveled my Bard.
Or what also would be a kick in the pants is all those bards that swarmed and only could hit 4 mobs at a time, and then they increased the max to 12. Like
Yeah.
that would really break my heart. That's
No.
why I didn't do a bard. I'm like,
Screw
they're
those
gonna lift
swarming
that kit.
Bards.
Dude, that's one of the few things I have not really explored. I'm gonna do it one day.
I don't know why you would swarm as a Bard. It's so boring. And these Bards are so good in groups.
Yeah, I mean I could group too, but I want to try the swarm thing. Kill like I bet they're gonna lift the cap entirely when the server gets a little more, you know, lower. I want to try killing like 20 mobs at once and watching my get like more than half a level on a single kite.
Yeah, they probably won't. It's on the live server. It's still 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I, I was surprised that they raised it on here.
So P99 is the only one that uncaps it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Huh. Another one of those instances where like you're raised thinking that P99's got all the classic stuff, and then you're like, this is different from P99, and then you find out, yeah, it's because P99 changed it. It's like, no, oh, really? No. But
Yeah,
P99 wouldn't do that.
that was really surprising. The more I learned about how P99 wasn't really classic.
Yeah, it was all from this server for me. Like, I was like, well, that's different than P99. So, and they're like, yep, it's because P99's the one that deviated. It's like, oh shit. But I do remember thinking when I first started playing P99, I was like, huh, I'm like healing people and I'm sitting down right away and nothing's happening. Like, I remember back in the day, sitting was a real difficult thing to do after you complete healed someone.
Mm-hmm. Or even not. It's not sitting. Just get aggro.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I must have just been young. It just must be my memory.
Wasn't it Classic that was talking about there's a new private server coming that's like really dedicated to the Classic, like so much so that they're not even adding like third person views and stuff.
Oh, I didn't hear about that at all. And like no UI, it's just like all classic UI.
Yeah, like they had like they went through a whole bunch of logs from the Classic era and tried to like reproduce it as close as they could. I don't know when it goes live. I just remember somebody talking about it.
Sounds kind of cool. But I don't know. Like I never played
Sounds
with the
painful.
old UI. So I have no nostalgia for the old UI, but like no maps or anything. Like I would have to literally not look at any wiki or maps or anything to really get that feeling. And I think I already know the game too well. You know what I mean? Like when I first went back on P99, I didn't really know about the wiki, and it was kind of a really cool experience actually getting lost in Greater Fadark again. And like trying to think
Yeah,
like
I'll never forget that feeling being lost in Greater Fadark.
right? And then sometimes I imagine like back in the day when people first played this game and someone told them, "Oh yeah, you got to get that spell on High Pass Keep." And like could you imagine having like never left Greater Fadark as like a bard, let's say, or an enchanter, like a high elf enchanter, and being like, "What is this, high keep? Like where is that?" Like, like trying to like envision traveling there. It'd be such a trip.
Yeah, so when we sold my mom's place about 10 years ago, we found my Everquest journal from back in the day where I had like hand-drawn maps and shit. I wish I still had it.
Oh, that's cool.
Like hand-drawn maps and notes, and it was just, yeah.
I still got mine, man.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of my maps, you'd have to be me to be able to read them.
Yeah, when I played, I was just like cleric, like, where do I go to LFG? I never went to Unrest. I think I started to travel through the Cauldron, and I was like, oh my god, this is so scary, and I just gave up. So I leveled here in Oasis the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't realize until I started playing on the server how many places I never went to back in the day.
Right? It blows my mind that I never went to Unrest as a cleric. It's like the spot now. But I think back then, I wasn't the only one that was afraid of that journey, you know?
Yeah.
I'm already 33% in. It's ridiculous. 34 now. So we're clocking
I
166 an
remember
hour.
first time going to the Greater Fadark, that I was playing a human monk, and I just had to just stop, sit there, and wait because I couldn't see anything. It's like I was
Oh,
blind. It's like I was blinded. Had to wait till daytime, and I still couldn't see very good.
Yeah, it's dark there all the time. It's funny when I was hearing Classic's lore video, and he's talking about Greater Fadark. It's like few venture into the Greater Fadark, and it's like when you're an elf, that just feels like that's where you start. So it's just oh, this is like the home safe city. But like I could see like coming from another player zone, it's like ooh, with this dark forest you can get lost in. There's all these orcs. Like it really is an actual scary place that most people wouldn't go, which is weird because like the hometown of the Wood Elves and the High Elves is there.
Yeah, since that even was required.
Yeah, right. Let's take this guy to the top of the hill. Oh. So we're doing, it says 155 an hour. So let's round down to 150 and let's try to do some fun in the head math. Okay, so if we're getting this, let's round up on the potential bonus. Maximum I think could be getting right now is 65%. So 65% is 2/3. So if we had a 2/3 bonus from 100%, a 2/3
we on
bonus would take us to
strength and
166, and we're at 150. So we must be getting like 90-ish% an hour
Well,
if there
haste
was no
won.
bonus.
I don't know when.
Yeah, probably maybe a while
Oh,
ago.
that's a few minutes. Few minutes though.
Yeah, lower level haste. Dang, you're having some fun with that pet. Do you want us to kill it and take a break for a little while? I'm worried about your HP. I don't have any bandages on me. Oh, you're done. You're done. Run away, run away. You probably get a little farther than that, just in case root breaks. Jesus.
I got a band-aid. I don't got no scale.
Oh, he can't use the fungi tunic, can he?
I'll be alright. I'll just hang out
Yeah, just
away.
oh, we got a full spawn now. I'm gonna pull him over
Got a little
here.
bit of skill. I need to skill up.
Wolfdar.
Yeah, okay.
I guess I could have waited since all three were already up. Oh, that was cool. That Feign Death tossed you the aggro. That's perfect. So we're crushing it. We are crushing it. But now you also have to realize that 90, 85, 90% doesn't sound that great. But in a duo, it would be better, I think, because we wouldn't be splitting with the third person. And the enchanter is nice, but we kind of don't need him. Like maybe his Cayman is doing alright DPS, but it's not dual wielding yet, right? So if it were just Wolfdar and I, you know, it would be over 100% an hour with no holiday bonus. Well, this is getting a little dicey now. I'm gonna try to get the aggro.
There, I can. You need a root one?
I'm worried about what would happen if you tried to do that. I think we're okay. Crouching cat can feign, and I got a decent enough HP. I don't think it worked though. Oh god. Oh god. Just back off. Maybe he'll get on me. I guess not. Oh god. Nice. That was clutch. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were a little close together, but yeah.
No, it's fine. I still got the distance I need. Perfect. I guess I should stop practicing feign death right now. Don't want to pass you the aggro again. Yeah, probably should have had that
Alright,
fight
here, I'm rooting.
next to the hill.
I rooted the other one. Pull away a bit. Oh, y'all got him. Okay.
Yeah, we're good now. And after this, I'm gonna go straight into the next priest, just because that way we can split the camp. Oh, this guy's gonna take a while though, isn't he? So our percentage just
You guys
dropped
still
down
have
to
strength?
124. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure why it has. Oh god, that was not good. Oh, but men kicked in. Haha, sucker. I think we'll get it back up after we re-break this camp here. I think we got slowed down by the The enchanter fiasco there. Yeah, maybe you just haste us and root ads occasionally and try to throw a stun in on the priest heals. Don't need to charm anything. Could even nuke if you want. That seems like a good plan. Yeah, try to nuke the priests when they're in healing range or stun them. That's might even be more valuable than a charm pet. There's some weapons here though. Yeah, your pet can't dual wield yet anyway. I'm gonna grab the camp warrior. So, this is the spot. Fast spawns. They got that Derv camp that they put on fast spawn. I think Orc Hill in Greater Fadark is on the fast spawn. And we've discovered this Orc camp here is on fast spawn. I think maybe the Crocs are also on fast spawn? Not sure. But this camp might not be for everybody. You got the casters to heal themselves. That's kind of annoying. So I guess it depends on your class and stuff.
Slow
We
too,
just-
I can do that.
Yeah. Maybe just on these big guys. Well, they'd probably be red to you though. You'd probably get resisted quite a bit. Nice. I'm gonna go pull the next one to break it.
They're not red, they're yellow.
Yeah, they're yellow. I forgot he's 18 like I am.
You're
I was thinking
not
of
big,
you.
man.
Who's 19 now? Oh, the enchanter? Okay, nice. Yeah, so we're clocking in at like 130 with the bonus. For some reason, it seems to have slowed down if the XP per hour meter is right. It's probably just because we had a bit of a breakup with the charm break. It's probably still good. So yeah, we just finished like a couple hour session on our mains in Skyfire. We had Jess maybe brought his level 54 Bard. Now he's on his Enchanter with us. Lane was there. He's logged off now, but he was on his 53 Monk. I was on Miana, who's now 57, and Wolfdar was on his 59 Druid, Wolfdar. So, yeah. Where are the spawns? Did they turn the fast spawns off on us? Haste is dropping right now. And we got like 10 or 12%, which is pretty good for level 57. Tried out some new spells. Shout out to Misty. He picked us up some awesome spells. Dictate, which we don't need yet, but is an awesome and not so easy to get, not cheap. It's like 200 plat. And he just hooked us up with it. And another high level spell, Visions of Grandeur, is a haste. And he even found for sale a spell we were looking for. What was it? Enlightenment? No, I think I already had. No, it might have been Enlightenment. Yeah, and he gave us that. Funny enough, during the session, we had 2 copies of Enlightenment drop. You know, after we did so many sessions and never got any copies, all of a sudden 2 drop. Oh no, he hooked us up with Augment. That's what he gave us. The haste I've been after for a long time. Now, Anya's quickening, which I already had, is better technically, but augment comes with some stamina regeneration or whatnot, and strength and dex and some stat buffs as well, and it has a longer duration. But the longer duration is only like 10 minutes longer.
Yeah, the occasional pop here is light blue to me.
At what level are you? 19?
19.
Oh, so there is
Like,
variance.
yeah, there must be quite a bit of variance because most of it is yellow, but this priest that just popped is light blue.
Yeah, the priests were always dark blue to me, and the warriors are always yellow to me. Before they were always red to me, so I thought they were like statically 16 level 16 priests and statically level 20 warriors, but maybe not. Are both of these priests light blue or just one?
Just one of them.
Okay.
So 15 to 20.
Yeah. The stun, you have to be close. It's a PB AoE stun, just so you know.
Oh, color fluxes?
Yeah, all of the color line stuns are.
Is that the only stun that I have is a point blank AoE?
Later you get, or maybe you already could have it. There's like a dizzying, something dizzying. There's a couple of stuns that people think are useless, but they are ranged single target stuns. But color is an AoE stun, so it'll stun both of the priests. And but you gotta be close.
Okay.
It's an art using it, because if you time it just right on a charm break, you can stun the pet before he gets close enough to hit you, but it's really hard to do. I saw RektYou got pretty good at it. Oh no, not RektYou. There is this Chinese guy I used to play with, Zem. He was so good at not getting hit and using those color stunts. He figured out the exact range when a mob's coming at him to start casting it. Andrew. I wonder if anybody watching this video now is an old fan, still watching, who watched back in the day when I was doing cleric enchanter duos. If so, you remember Zem. We were good buddies. We made a ton of content together. Before Genly, who was after Zem quit, I met Genly. I think we did even more videos together. Kind of had more. Zem and I really liked him. We were kind of good buddies, but he was like a kind of a cool attitude pro, like often not much to say, you know, man of few words kind of deal. Where Genly and I had more of a good time joking and chatting back in the day. Strength has dropped and haste is about to drop. Tempted to pop a sow pot just to, yep, just prevent that, what just happened right there. Oh yeah, you got Mez too, I forgot about that.
So did I.
Even better than a stun. Oh, and sometimes, like if you're soloing against a casting mob, and you don't have enough stuns to stun lock it, Mez will interrupt a cast. It doesn't stun, but it'll interrupt a cast, just so you know. Oh, but the problem is on this server, pets cannot attack Mez'd mobs. So if you did Mez a mob when you were solo, you'd have to also nuke it to break the Mez. Or just wait. So actually, never mind. But on P99, I remember it was a good way to interrupt a healer or a caster. Because the pet could just hit them and break the mess. 66% in already. How far are you into 19 now?
50.
I'm tempted to say, like, let's get you to 20 and go get you some J boots. Wolfdar could get you and me J boots. Get my SK in there.
I mean, my bard still doesn't have J boots.
Alright.
That's just pure laziness right there.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, it'd be so far to go run to get J boots.
Says the bard who can like run faster than any other
I
character in the
know,
game.
but without gate or anything like that, it's just
You could get a port to
such a
Lava
task.
Storm. What are you talking
That's
about?
true. If I could find one. Usually I'm just like, I'm here, I'll just level.
Ain't
Yeah.
like there was a druid just sitting right in front of your bard not an hour ago.
I know. That's a good point.
I always find forts, dude. Always. Dial's never on, but I'll just like, I'll send a tell. I'll just do who druid like e-commons, and like literally, usually the first one I send a tell to is like, yeah, sure.
And I just with the experience bonus, I've just been putting it off. So
Yeah, I hear
get
that.
some
But your bard is what? He's like 54, right?
54, yeah.
Dude. Well, I guess, what was he before POJ?
I made him after POJ. He was
What? Wait, no way, dude. You made
yeah.
that bard after POJ,
Yeah.
and he's 54.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel embarrassed when I hear things like this. And you didn't swarm kite.
Didn't swarm kite.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christos. Here I am, like, I finally made it to 57. Been playing since the day the server began. It's embarrassing.
Well, I mean, it slows down a lot at 54. Like I went from getting at 53, I was getting almost 20% an hour in KC to around like 10.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I know, dude. 56 was like, wow. I just stopped thinking about leveling, basically. Which is fine. I remember we went to Old Seb, we were like crawling. I think you were with us, we were getting 2% an hour.
Yeah. It when there's no XP, but yeah, it's brutal. That's kind of why I just shaman is just not all that interesting in groups. Like my whole job is like 3 macros.
Shaman's like one of the strongest solo classes there is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the solo experience isn't better.
No,
Yeah.
that's something to do.
That's true.
Plus, I enjoy soloing as a change of pace sometimes after grouping a lot. God damn it, get out of there. There we go. So, audience. Back up to 134 an hour. We're about to ding, kinda. How long have I been recording? I've been recording for 45 minutes. And we're just hitting 80% in. So I think that's
On P99,
pretty epic.
I killed a Tantor at level 58.
Is it a shaman?
No, good. It's just something to do. That one solo dude does solo druid stuff. He killed him at 60 at that time, and I was like, I think I could do that at 58. And I did. I went and did it.
See, it's stuff like that makes me... I'm still thinking about that hero's journey a bit. Everyone keeps telling me I should play it.
Like, the XP penalty is so brutal in the 50s that I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere and do anything.
Right?
You know what Tantor is, don't you?
I don't know.
He's that big old mammoth in the Western Wastes, level 66.
Where's Western Wastes?
That's lvls.
Oh, okay. No, I've never, I don't think I've ever been on that island.
Wow.
So, I was actually thinking about this recently, trying to figure out why there's such a huge, like, break in my content knowledge. And so back in the day when I first started playing, one of my friends, one of my friends let me borrow his dad's account, or they let me borrow their dad's account because they used to play together, but he wasn't playing, so we would play together. And he either only had, or it was only out. Kunark was the only one out, or maybe he only had Kunark. I don't remember exactly. And so it wasn't. At some point, I quit playing for a while, and then went back, and Lucklin was out, and so I bought the 3-box set and Lucklin, but I had a new account, so I had to start a new character, and I did most of the leveling on that character in the Lucklin content.
Yeah. Wickland is a pretty good place to level.
Yeah.
I didn't really go to any Luckland zones, actually. I think all through Luckland I was still leveling in, like, Velius, like, Felk's Lab and stuff. I did a couple, actually. I did do a couple groups in Luckland zones. But yeah, it's funny that I think through most of the Luckland, because it seemed like Plains of Power was out pretty quick after Luckland, if I'm not mistaken. Like, relatively speaking. I don't know. And I remember I had an alt ranger I think I was playing on. I remember, like, going to, like, Frontier Mountains and stuff with him. I don't know why I didn't do much Luckland. Shout out to Frosty. You must be watching this video. You see your chat there, right? He says he's watching the new Miana video that just dropped, I think, 2 hours ago. And he did a /who. He's in zone. He's a 16 shaman. Did a /who and saw Sendroth here, and he recognized the name, either because he also watched the Sendroth video that I did at the Derv camp, or just because it was so close to Sendrith. He's like, that must be Sendrith. But he didn't ask, is this Sendrith? He knew. So I think he did watch that other video too.
Pop dropped yesterday. I was farming Nightmare.
NT?
Yeah.
Didn't Luckland just drop, I thought?
No, 2 months ago.
Okay. thought it was the other week. Oops.
Yeah, like 8 weeks ago.
I think I might try to play a little more on the next TLP server. Do they do one every year or every couple of years?
Every year.
Every year.
Did you ever try a TLP before?
So, yeah, I actually tried Teak before Quarm. Did
Oh,
I tell you
okay.
this story?
I think now that you mention it, I think you might have mentioned that you came from Teak.
Yeah, well, because I was on Twitch one day and I saw like 2,500 people watching Everquest, and I'm like, why are people watching Everquest? And all of the stream titles were Teak TLP, new TLP, new T, and I was like, what is a Teak TLP? What is going on? So I went there out of curiosity, but during my research, I stumbled across information about P99 and Quarm, and eventually this is where I landed.
Yeah, I tried. I think I told you last time you told me about that I tried Yellowneck. It was like a year or two before Teak, I think. I think 1 year before Teak. And like I remember, I think Kunark just dropped, and I was just like, in like another month or 2 months, all the gear that I'm gonna now start trying to get is also gonna be obsolete, just like the gear I just got, you know. And it was already like bot farm city with
Yeah,
them.
it's just way different over there.
You
Yeah,
gotta, you gotta do it quick and know what you're doing.
Yeah,
it just didn't
and
feel if it didn't feel alive to me. Like, and I tried I wasn't planning on quitting, but I'm like, let me just try this P99 place. And literally, I had one session on P99 with no map, and it was P99 blue, dude, which was already like basically a dead server. And there was like nobody around, but there was some guy killing fell with guards, and he's like, hey, you can loot the armor off of these guards. And then, like I said, I was getting lost in Greater Fate Arc, and I had to like actually recover my corpse, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never going back. So yeah, like yeah, try the TLP. It was I had a lot of fun on a TLP. I think like 7 or 8 years ago, and I don't even remember the name of it. But I remember it was like my first foray back into EverQuest, period. And I was like, this is pretty cool. I had fun, but again, quit. I think right when Kunark dropped. I think it was the same thing. Haste dropping. So this character has the Sash of the Dragonborn, and then with your haste too. I think they stack, right? So got good haste going on. So I don't want to make this video too long, but I want to show this camp. We're going to do an entire level as a trio. Let's break this camp spawn first. Frosty's talking to me. We're talking about how they changed this zone. Oh, not that long ago, but a while back, relative to the Zem change, they cranked up the number of croc spawns and maybe also the spawn rate. So it was much better leveling here than it was when Quarm first dropped. When Quarm first dropped, it was like one group on the beach could take out all the crocs. So it wasn't worth it coming here like it maybe could have been. Ding, level 19. Level 19. Recording is 55 minutes in. That's pretty cool. Ding, level 19.
Nice.
You already 20 or not yet? Jess?
80%.
Okay. So, yeah, he said he also noticed that Lockjaw's around a lot more. And I remember when I first joined, people were after that Lockjaw vest, and it was kind of rare. He didn't spawn that much. I remember being here for a while and not seeing him at all, and I'm like, that's crazy. Because I also remember back in the day seeing him all the time. And I'm talking back in the original time, you know. I think when I started playing, Kunark was out, but it was still pretty heavy on the
Always
low
have to
end.
play extra.
A lot of people here, groups, couple of groups killing Crocs usually, and seeing Lockjaw. You play a couple hours, you see Lockjaw 3 or 4 times maybe. So when I first came here on Quarm, I was surprised to not
Always
find
20%
him.
behind.
Oh yeah, on the XR. Yeah.
Yeah, my shaman too.
Oh yeah, I leveled 2 ogres were the first thing that I leveled. So leveling the bard definitely felt faster.
You hear it's like 20%. You're like, I'm probably not even gonna notice that, but you definitely do. And the halflings, they level faster than the average, right? They get like a boost. Is
Yep.
that right?
Yeah, it's like 5%.
Oh, okay.
But
That-
if you stack that next to an ogre, that's 20% faster, or an Ixar, that's 25% faster.
Dang.
Halfling rogue is like 14 point something.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
do they
'cause
do the
rogues.
class bonuses? I thought they didn't do the class on this server.
Maybe not.
Look, we're already 6% in. It's crazy. Nice stun. Yeah, man. I think any day now, your fire is gonna start. And you're gonna fall in love with this enchanter. You'll just be playing in 1 sec. You'll be like, this is awesome. That's what happened to me. First, I started Miana, day 1. And then I ended up having... My friends that I started with, they left me in the dust, dude. They just, like, took off. So I ended up, like, having to, like, solo a lot of the time when I was on. And it was horrible. I was getting, like, 1% per kill at level 8, you know? It's like, this is not supposed to be how level 8's going. And it was, like, not easy to get those kills. So I quit and I started Marrow. Then eventually, Marrow kind of felt like he was capping out. I came back and I was like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah, every time I play with an enchanter and see the ridiculous DPS, I'm like, oh, I should go to that enchanter.
And then I showed up.
Wait, say what?
That's when I showed up. And,
Yeah.
the enchanter started going a lot quicker.
Yeah, it helped. That was the enchanter? Yeah, I guess. No, it was Sendrith, wasn't it? But then we started playing together.
Remember Miana and the cleric, Ulysses?
Yeah, yeah. We started playing together. That was fun too. We crawled. I still remember crawling permafrost. That was awesome. Anyways, guys, we showed the camp.
You still ain't seen my armor.
Oh, let's do the priest first, because he's gonna heal anyway.
Here, I'll mez the priest. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, you mess the priest. It's easier to mess, yeah.
My
If you want,
armor
if you want,
is
sometimes you can bring Ulysses to Skyfire. He could complete heal the pet, so we could just not fear kite, just slow.
yeah.
But wouldn't be that great XP, probably.
What level is the cleric?
42, or did I get to 44?
I think you did. I feel like you did. I thought you said something about it.
I know, maybe I'm at least 43, I can't remember. Last thing I was doing was that armor, making armor.
Yeah, I got my blacksmithing up to 142 so far. Not bad.
Not bad.
And I don't think I spent that much money. Overall. Because you make a lot of it back. Because when you sell that ornate chain, it sells pretty well.
Yeah.
I'll be right back in the restroom.
Alright. Yeah, get 20, get him some J boots, and that enchanter will really open up.
That's what color my armor is.
Is it like a bluish gray? Purple? Black. It's black?
No. What color is the Star Rose Sports?
Oh. Kind of like a... I want to say magenta? Is it magenta? That like red, right? It's kind of like red. But like a...
Yeah. It's kind of like rose.
Yeah.
Kind of like pink.
Lighter red, yeah. Nah, it's not. It's closer to red than pink. It better not be pink.
You would think.
It came out pink? That's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
It's
god.
like a shitty looking pink too.
Damn. No wonder you don't want to play him anymore. You went through all that work to get culture armor and they're like, what the hell is this?
I know.
So I guess halfling is the way to go with the rogue. If I ever do it. But I kind of wanted to do a dwarf, but that's alright. XP bonus is more important. I think halfling will grow on me. I might end up liking it more in the end.
They're pretty well balanced on the stats anyway.
Yeah, and they look like little roguey guys, right? Oh no. No! Alright, good. They didn't heal yet. Let's pull them up so we don't get that warrior ad. Yeah, these are light blue to me too now. But XP is still flowing, like pretty nicely according to the... I'm at 20% in. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause it for now in case we go get J-Boots. I'll add that to the video, but there's a good chance that we won't do that. But you've seen the camp. This is it. Orcs for days. Orcs for days.
Yeah, also, the druid. I finally got the druid to 34, and I think I got a Lumi staff the last time I was out instead. Yeah, you too. It's good to get together. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, it was fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to get me onto some more weapons, be ready for next time. Alright guys, we're calling it. Decided not to get J-Boots, it's getting late. I got work tomorrow. See you in the next video.